dancehall artist Squash, and you don't know some information come out about how much years the entertainer got. You see, my people. So make we get into this story.
Hold on, then a man mix up time. You have to intro the thing properly, you know, man. Squash Andre Whittaker about the case, people. About him about the case. It have to be about the case. You can't tell me say trans international gang leader. No, brother. And only 2 years, man, tap a fool in this year, man. Man get caught with gun pink, gun modified gun, one bag of rape on video. And you tell me say man get only 2 years. A bag of people are gonna say I snitch, the man snitch, you know. Me know say them gonna say the water commission pipe bust way, you know. Remember Sir P did say a little bit of time Squash I could get because yeah. Cause when the feds them come in, you know the feds them have the case like lock down, buckle down, everything lock and seal, right? And then man only I get 2 years. That tell me say something go on. Well, maybe I'm just a simpleton, you know. Cause then again, I do remember Busy Signal. International fugitive, you know, people. Busy Signal, you know. Dip on the run, you know. And the man almost made it to the statute of limitation, which was about 10 years, I think, right? And just before the statute of limitation was up on his crimes, the feds confirm and extradite him from Jamaica and carry him go foreign. Seriously, people. No for you know, no bat in the eye, you not think about it, you know. Them come for Busy Signal at Jamaica, you know. Carry him go foreign, you know. And one little case and one little sitting going, you know, and I don't think the man even do 6 months in a prison, you know. I know the man having papers and the man good again for flying, you know. Imagine, I like, Jaja, if you ask me, the American justice system did Busy Signal a favor. They cleared up his case for him. Them confirm at Jamaica, came go foreign, try him whatever, let him loose, give him back papers, him good again in America. Imagine that. Imagine. And nobody now say him snitch, you know. Nobody now say him sing. Nobody now call him out. But them a go call out Squash. I'm Busy. Yeah, the dep on the run and get extradited. Andre get caught to the gun in Florida. And he might get 2 years. So, who really snitch if any snitching go on? Then again, look at Flipper Mafia. The man who never have legal documents to come into the country, go to prison, drug kingpin, be a sitting, and good again in America. When him come a road, boy.
So it's a Squash sentenced to 2 years in prison. Dancehall entertainer Squash has been sentenced to 2 years and 3 months in prison after pleading guilty to a gun charge in the United States. Squash, whose given name is Andre Maurice Whittaker, was sentenced to 27 months in jail by Judge Roy Altman. Squash has also been given 3 years of probation and he'll pay a fine of $100 US. Prosecutor Jacob Kopsky had argued about Squash to be given close to the maximum sentence of 30 months.
Hello, Earth calling. I wonder if anybody hear that. Cause me know say somehow no love to make it things them fly over on the head. The prosecution was asking for a maximum sentence of 30 months. He got 27. 30 months at the max for whatever them charge him pan. Whatever him plead guilty for. It was a maximum of 30 months. That is all he could have been sentenced. A maximum of 30 months. And him lawyer, them a ball. Them a say, give less than 2 years. Which is less than 24 months. So the prosecution said, maximum 30. The defense say, less than 24. And they came up with something in between and gave him 27. Think about it, 27. So 3 plus 27 are 30 and 3 from 27 are 24. You see what I'm going right there, sir? So right in between where the prosecution want and where the defense want. So the judge say, alright, I'm going to work that out. He might cooperate. Alright, see it there.
Kopsky presented 5 videos in court taken from Squash phone to support his request. All 5 videos featured Squash handling and shooting firearms, including the pink modified Glock pistol that led to his February arrest. Squash attorney Samuel Rabin had argued for his client to receive a sentence of fewer than 2 years in prison. Following the 30 minutes hearing, Squash was remanded to the custody of U.S. Marshals. So yes, my people, 2 years, I actually think that's not bad, even though him attorney did a push for less than 2 years, maybe 1 year or whatever, is it?
I guess the title of this video is quite clickbait if you think about it, because what happened to the trans international gang leader? How him give up Wagwan? Who the water pipe bus pan? Who him sing pan? How comes that this and that and that and the third? I'm a bit confused about this 27 months thing, because when I do the mathematics, them say a day and night in America. So if a day and night, how that balance out? In day and night, so we're going to cut it in a half. So instead of it being 27, it's going to be 13 and a half. So basically 1 year, and with time served. So basically, we can expect that Squash is going to be back on the road before next summer. Literally, before next summer. Like, me believe say him a go there road before next summer.
But what I say, since him get 2 years, right, my people, this is just me asking, and him already in a prison for some time, wouldn't that count as time served? So technically, him should have come out sooner than what actually, well, I don't know still. I'm just saying, because I know them normally do that. If you're in a jail for some time, that actually credited towards your initial sentence or your sentence where you get. But I don't know, people. I'm just asking. But when you can tell me when you think in the comment section, all right?
I not no expert on spending time in prison or jail, So when have to come tell me, drop it in the comments, make me know how this work, how this a go work. You understand? Experts, talk up, yeah, man. But seriously, what happened to all of the serious things that was supposed to reach this man? How comes this man I get slapped on the wrist, basically? So this is why the Jamaican people I say the police them for execute man, because obviously them say Squash do a bag of things and responsible for a bag of things and a bag of this and a bag of that. So if the police them did have them way and them execute him, good riddance, right? Cause when them got trial, some little slap on the wrist, some 2 years, some 18 months, some little this, some little that, and then back on the street again, a wreak havoc again. That's why some of the people must say, yo, kill them all and done, slap with them, no. Someone like Squash can't come back a road, kill him, no. Even though a lot of people would say, no, him have immunity because he's an artist. So the police, them not allowed for slap with the artists, or just the regular citizens, them with no ranking file, Yeah, them not a tune, as Sir P would have say. So kill everybody else, but not the artists, them, the entertainers, them. You know what I say? You understand what I say? Because I slap on the wrist. Them tell me say this man committed crazy crimes, do a bag of things. And look, a second chance, third chance, the man a go down road quick a time again. And look like say him not even not go get deported. Cause me know now go say, well, probation, this, probation, that. But I'm like, busy signal. He served this time. Still in America. Flipper Mafia served this time. Still in America. I mean, Flipper was not legal and he's still in America. Think about it. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna automatically say, oh, he might gonna get deported and whatever. Nope, absolutely not. From what I've seen, nah. I'm not saying the man snitch, I don't know, I don't know if the guy snitch, if the guy rat, I don't know. But you don't know, over upon the My Dream podcast, they had a lot to say. A brother named Dread Flex him call in, and he was definitely dread with the flex, you understand? Cause the man a defense squash, and the man touch a BUJU Bantan. The man call out BUJU away. And the man did rate BUJU, and the man call out BUJU wicked. And the man defense squash, wicked. You understand? I mean, couple of the G, them try to push back, the host try to push back deal, as well as Chronic Inner Pain Demon, and Media Facts. But the truth is this, the man defend the thing. The man attack him talk. And the man attack some truth still, but at the same time, enough people are going to say, brother, you're a criminal simp. You understand? Because you want youth to get second chance and third chance and this and that chance. And I'm like, oh boy. But before we get to that, me have to ask the people a serious question. Do you think what happened to Squash, do you think that it was fair? You think him deserve this? I mean, this is literally a second, third, fourth chance, because the man I get another chance again, people. Another chance. Now people they think say Squash could get dash way, get caught up. And if him come back a road again, people, and get mixed up in the things again, one I go say fourth and fifth and sixth chance, how I go balance that out? Because I know it's the time for him make a change, He better turn in a Michael Jackson and start sing the tune, I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. Andre Whittaker, you better do some good. You better make a difference. You gotta make, when come from? Moby a smile. Yeah, you have to do the right dude. Cause if you get caught up again, brother, if you come back out at about 6 bars and 6 is real and 1 bag of nonsense and you get caught up again, nobody can come out, come defend you, youth. Me I tell you fam now, if you ever come back a road and come go on with foolishness again, I assure you, ain't nobody gonna be able to defend you. Cause the people them a go have feast, them a go feast pound. The vulture them a go roll out right now. On the spot media, what you say? You happy with this? Or you say a departure lounge, him shoulda dead, them shoulda kill him. Sir P, what you have to say about this? Yo, you wanna talk about things them, man? Cause right now, me know say some people happy and some people not happy,
Squash sentence people, you know I think when I time them squash I go serve 2 years. Man, them a keep on. I miss the goal, dog. Yo, John, no dog. All right, so read the part there already. Prosecutor Jacob Kopsky had argued for Squash to be given close to the maximum sentence of 30 months. You see me? Kopsky presented 5 videos in court taken from Squash phone to support his request. All 5 videos featured Squash handling and shooting firearms, including the pink. You see me? The pink modified Glock pistol that led to his February arrest. Squash attorney Samuel Rabin had argued for his client to receive a sentence fewer than 2 years in prison. Following the 30 minutes hearing, Squash was remanded to the custody of the U.S. Marshals. You see me? So you know that going on time them. Yeah man, 6 take away 4 equal 2 years. So him get deported after? I think so. Yeah, he's gonna get deported after. Them not keep him. Why them go keep us? So he'll probably be out in 6 or 8 months. Probably. Good behavior. 2 years LOL. If this was Jamaica, you wouldn't hear the end of it. They would say the judge corrupt when I time them. McDonald's by Serpy on the spot must vex. The Serpy on the spot must vex when I time them. I don't think they would be vexed. You see me? I don't know why they would be vexed and stuff like that. And just go talk about it. Yo, unborn, 55 min gun na game and yo, I want to go on the game, yeah, dog. They say he getting probation, he not getting deported. Hold on, them must say him get was given was sentenced to 27 months in jail by a man. Which part is it? So hey, let me not see probation part just again. Didn't I read the probation part? Hold on. There was has been sentenced 2 years in prison after pleading guilty to gun charge. Squash was given name. Da, da, da. Okay, Squash has also been given 3 years of 3 years of probation, and he will pay a fine of $100. So him get 3 years of probation. That's why I say when I tell him. So I'm gonna serve 2 years, 27 months. Also given 3 years of probation. He will pay a fine of $100. Lex, big up yourself for checking our bill now. So that's what's going on there. Yeah, $100. Yeah, that must say 100, right? It's 100. US 100. Mm-hmm. Deportation is a must because he violated the country. That's what everybody has say. Deportation is a must when I time them. What a tackle. You see me? What a rascal tackle. Buckler. This is squash I go work on in papers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yo, squash get probation people. Man not get deport. I will have to now. Man run yard and foreign. The man run yard and foreign. Now I'm tuna man. You see me? The man run yard and foreign when I time them. I am tuna. But yo, the man run yard and foreign. Make them know squash. A big breeze. I'm tuna man. Why not deal when I time them? The phone here. A man run yard and foreign when I time them man. No jokes about it. So alright, change and make again to rascal. We can't score that. Our joke thing this. I mean, no, come on. Come on. We can't score. What go on? Can't score. Probation will not be involved. He will still be deported if he isn't a citizen or legal resident. The fine will come from his commissary money. Yeah, yeah, man. I think he'll get deported after. You see me after him done do what him a do, spend him time, 27 months, whatever. Maybe you see me, maybe one night time them, red flex I say, yo, calling link drop, body want check in, red flex I talk about. You see me? Hold on, there. Gunners boss I check in. You mute.
Yeah, man. Bless up to you and the listeners, the audience, them. This thing with squash, you know, as me say, the probation don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
If he's not a legal resident or a citizen, if he's not a legal
yeah.
resident, they still gonna deport him.
It's
The
invalid.
probation only going to be a thing where once the US Marshal have him, them all dip him. The only thing now, the probation is if him get caught back in the United States before that 3 year probation, him a go end up to that 3 year plus the re-entry time.
Okay, behind bars.
Yes, but it not the probation don't mean nothing. You know the federal and American system is like say everything them give you the probation, whether you is a citizen or not. But it not really mean to say that I gonna stop you from get deported. If you not get deported, if him not get deported, there have to be other things behind it. I mean, I think there's not more behind it more than him see a easy way out. Time first time with a gun, and that's the only thing where them have pan him. I just see the judge throw out all the other videos them showing him shooting gun and all them thing. You understand me?
Yeah.
Me just happy for him, still, because we don't want to see we youth them, especially some youth with talent, go down the road, get lost all the while. You know what I mean? I say sometimes a second chance is good. Snoop Dogg get a second chance and see him a legend today. Tupac get a second chance, he did, and him end up lose fame. So nothing
But
wrong. Cartel get a second chance and we see what him do with it right
mhm,
now. So we want the youth them to get a second chance. If it is possible for them. You see what I say?
yeah. But
That is it.
you have to take your you side though. You can't go down the same part,
Huh?
You
Him
know,
can't go down the same part
you
them
know,
there go down, Else it not make
Exactly.
no sense.
No, if it no, well, let's see. If him go back to Jamaica or him stay America and he make that mistake again, you know, don't know a fire for him.
Mm-hmm.
Anything when him get him off, he deserve it because when you get a second chance, it's not to do worse, it's to do better.
I
Yeah.
well,
understand. I understand what
in a
you're saying.
in a some scenario, no matter second chance or what, you see, enough killers go and when they come out back at the same thing. So second
Yeah, that's
chance.
what we understand that, but that's what me say. As me say, as a elder, me da love every little youth to take the bad part of a young person. Some of them never have no good guidance or whatever. And now you get me da love to see youth get a second chance. And if possible, especially the youth, them every youth, we end up in the wrong road. Who can get a second chance? Get it. When you don't get it, make good use
But
of it. You
but
understand?
but but, but, but when you think about it, it's like this second chance with squashes. You're not really a second
You
chance.
know,
It's more
we,
like how much chance him get there. Come back say this is not
you
in
know,
first rodeo.
you know,
Him they
first
are call
road.
for shootings and whatever. And you see
All
me
down in a
before.
Jamaica, yeah. Remember the police and him brother them and you see me? I don't know.
Well,
But
none of them, but none of them never lead up to him getting into as far as where the lie is concerned. When him getting a Florida, they know.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, it was. It happened in the immigration court and whatever already,
Mhm.
and all these things. Remember the one day when man did lose
Yo,
them life
Okay,
too.
so well, that means to say, well, this look like I'm second chance. Yeah, I forget that part. So I'm second chance. This same blow it where America is concerned now, but him still have a chance for resurrection to do good. If him not have no enemy out there, want out him out like that or nothing like that, and you can still walk free. Understand me? That me say, that me I look pan when it come to you. Them.
You understand what I say? But them youth here one night time them if they don't want to be safe, we cannot save them. We only can talk. But
mhm.
Exactly.
we have seen squash over the years and over the time. Like he's like him of the badness.
That is a
What
badness.
is it? Sorry.
Him love the badness, man. Cause
Love
him
the
left
badness,
Jamaica for
bro.
a better life.
And certain life, you know, bro, you know, like you can get you from it, you know. Cause you still have enemies.
Sometime, you know, maybe it's not left Jamaica for a better life. Him left Jamaica because him want to live, but him end up not understanding. Say when you leave Jamaica, if you want to live, you have to leave certain things behind you at Jamaica. You can't bring it to America and advance it to America. And a lot of people, a lot of us, including me did check say squash done because when me hear them a talk about what them call it, international terrorists or no,
Transnational.
transatlantic or something like that, terror.
Transnational, yeah.
Gang leader and them thing. They are kingpin charges them there, you know. So
But you know him give off, you know, plea deal and you know
Him take
something
a deal,
work
man.
out.
You know, him take a deal, you know. So you know,
this is
some guys
sometimes
charges him
and
drop.
this is something we want and educate some people pan. This plea deal thing. Every case, don't care how it's small in the United States of America, there's a plea there for you. A plea is offered. It's not a plea to tell on anyone or anything. It's to plea out your case and save the government, the state, the federal, or the city money to take that case to trial. It's cheaper if you just plead guilty, them sympathize with you more. So when people say, man, take plea deal, Jamaican people have this thing where every time them hear say somebody get a plea, oh, he might tell upon some people and he might informer. No go so. Is a man see a offer because your lawyer go to the prosecutor, whether a legal aid or 18B or you pay your lawyer. Him go to the prosecutor go to him and say, listen me, this case we're not even want to figure out what trial, you know, but we have to get it off our books. Tell your client say is a 10-year case if him go to trial, but him can get 2 years if him take this plea. Just like BUJU. BUJU never have nobody to tell pan. BUJU was half for 3 years and him said no, Rasta not take 3 years and then give him 10 because him go to trial and waste the government time, knowing he was already guilty. And
So
him
yeah,
liar never. Yeah.
so we say BUJU don't take a deal, then.
BUJU never take the 3 years with them game, with them offer him, which was all him
And
have to do is plead guilty and take the 3 years and him would have come home and them would have dip him the same way. But him decide to take him chances because the little joker liar one, name out him money, Marcus, and tell him say, no, you can't beat the case. You can't beat no case, you know, because in America, you know, federal have a thing with them called guilty by association, you know, people. Where if you know, say, me, I deal with crime, and you not deal with crime. You're a man who go a 9 to 5. But just because you know how you associate with me, you're supposed to report it to the police. And if you don't do it, that makes you a criminal. So just by associating with me, it makes you a criminal, which you can get convicted and go to prison for if you get caught up with me in a crime with me involved in it. You understand? You can't come check me at my house, and just because you come check me at my house, the people them watch me, them know you not do nothing, but them bring you down to. Especially
but
if you're not cooperate with them to give them information for me.
understand what you say. Yeah, what you say, you know. But you know,
Yeah.
say in a case like Squash right now with Fee when caught up in and all these problems where I go on, no more charges and whatever, and how them catch him, and he ain't gonna take a deal. You're saying you don't think he gave up somebody, a transnational gang leader? You don't think some intel was give up?
No, because here what them name
Why not?
transnational gang leader. Who else is there for you to give up as you as the leader of the gang? Are you at the head? So you cut off the head of the snake already. Who you
But
argue up?
but
Minnows?
but
You
no,
don't
but
want the
listen,
minnows if you catch the head.
but you're working with other people.
You're working with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right now.
Buyers
That
are
is that
sellers
is that
are.
is that is hypothetical, you know. That is just what would I say? I guess we are guess, and that is going into reckless speculation because we don't know those people. I just like my friend Flipper. Everybody that say Flipper Mafia, rat Flipper Mafia, this Flipper Mafia don't have one person where them can point and say him lock up, you know. Or send go to prison, you know. But we know people been saying that. I will live in New Jersey, I will live in Philadelphia them time they with Flipper. I will see how Flipper do him thing. Flipper was in bars. He never have nobody with him to lock up or send go to prison. Him go do him time and him come back out him and him girl and who get deep and based on Flipper situation at Jamaica over the years with him amnesty and them thing. They them know him can't live at Jamaica, so them never send him back to Jamaica. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a different situation that people not just can walk and just tell pan people so. Until when we hear the people them we squash tell pan, we can't just go out and say
You're
this
not
man
gonna.
is a rat.
We're not gonna know if it happened. That's I think we're not gonna know. You know.
No, but if you, we have to know because he cannot. In order for you to get the deal in the federal system, you have to cooperate with the evidence,
Yes,
go
but
and
that's
testify, and the government have to get a conviction of a fear case before you can get that the deal, brother. The deal is the plea deal is made, but yeah, if if the government now get no conviction, he not give you nothing. Not no federal case.
but we cannot know if if the case is sealed and stuff like that. We cannot know. Like they're not gonna put out that intel. It's like you give somebody intel. You can't put out intel where you give or where you get. You
Me
cannot
not
the
believe,
public know that.
me not, honestly speaking, based on how me know people like to label people as every time somebody get locked up and go to jail, and them whether they are all America or Jamaica, see them anywhere there. The first thing a man wish say if you get 10 and 20 years of prison and you see you come out and you get a little bit of time. The first thing them a say, yeah man, him a inform or somebody. Him a rat, him a snitch, him a tell. That is a system, but I am not gonna say squash is or is not. But me no know say him get 2.5 years. That person case have to be solved and him have to testify and all of them things if him get the plea deal. So me no think so that the kind of plea deal them get. A plea bargain is different from a plea deal. Plea bargain, a plea is I'm taking a plea based on I am guilty of my crime, and you are offering me lesser time to not go to trial than if I go to trial. Would you take that deal?
You're guilty, you take it, yes.
Of course. Then squash no saying get hold with the gun and them in watch him and him guilty, same take the deal with them give him. Him not have nobody to tell pan I believe. I don't believe.
What about Jay, man?
J man,
Yeah.
them not say a J man that tell and I go testify against him or
But
stuff like that. You know.
what is squad roll up on Jay, man? Because Jay,
Why
man,
would you
a liver.
why well as me say, well, so say if that will happen then. Let us see. Let us see. In that way, until Jane man gets sentenced, then I'll get him whole heap of sentence where I got him out of film time as the time where they will give back squash. We can't say that. That. Like I said, all that is speculation because
Yeah,
I
but
know what a deal is. A deal
yeah,
is
but you can have you can also have a witness right in the paperwork. So you got to even see in the paperwork. So, sit down and talk to the feds. You understand? With them just
they,
redact all of that stuff.
yeah. But if he
Yeah,
was doing that, then they would have redacted his name.
that's what I'm saying. Redact
But
all of that
when
stuff.
D-Man end up a court, J-Man or when end up a court, Squash have to come testify, you know. Would I show him face or I do it on video, him have to testify, you know. If him is a
Correct.
witness of that case, you know.
Correct.
Right? So when Squash done him next 4 months because him have time serve, him been locked up for a time now. When him squash him time serve and you hold him and deport him gone to Jamaica. Which part about us? Stay at Jamaica, you come look for him and bring him come testify against J-Man. It no make no sense.
No, because the testimony when get him,
You're on
I
the
never
verge,
The
use.
testimony cannot do no. You take
No, if I
statement
get him, what if
in
I get
those
what?
kind of
Yeah, but what if I
cases.
get
If
him
I
a pre testimony on video that can use? You don't know that
so what?
and can pre testify on video and them can use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
don't know that.
hold on. Give me a second. Me a drive on my wheel and my car back open up. I never realized it. Well,
Okay. Oh,
You
yeah.
understand
How
what
much?
pre testify mean?
Me not, well, me not really, as me say, no. Me just know, say, me have whole heap of brethren, friends, and family we go through the federal system.
Right.
And me read up on some things over the years, so me understand that. But me no really know the federal government that take nothing from you, just take things from you. So
Well,
they gonna want you to come
the feds
testify.
work in very malicious ways, my friend. They
Huh?
can have they work in very malicious ways. They can have a testimony from video that could be a seal testimony, right? That's it.
But
You
so all I
understand?
don't know. So if you have him testimony pan video then, so J man now gonna know say. But then again, Squash I
Well,
gonna know
no,
say him
but
I get deported and
at
take.
that point, then they don't care
Me
because
not, me not,
then
me not
they don't
listen, me
want to
not,
have
here,
squash.
based on the laws, how I know the laws and the book. I'm not gonna speculate and say he tell on anyone. Me no know. But me
Oh,
know say them
yeah, we're
lie
just
from people
speaking
all the while say.
hypotheticals. We're just speaking
People who
hypotheticals.
don't like people and want to see people go to jail and spend the rest of their life in prison say those things about people.
No,
And
we're
it's not true.
speaking. Well, listen. All right, let's go back to something and let's just get something clear, right? I mean, I listen to what you're saying, and a lot of stuff makes sense in what you're saying. But don't forget, squash in Jamaica. A lot of young youths were tainted by this six crew thing, whatever, whatever. A lot of lives were lost behind all this six stuff all over the Caribbean islands. All right, a lot of lives were lost behind all of this If you call it nonsense or whatever, I'm just saying. But look at the bloodshed behind all the stuff that they leave behind. They can't
I
kill
never,
man them
we
innocent,
was
brother.
not talking about the bloodshed, you know. And I cannot say killing people and having people dying is not,
Yeah,
is
but
nonsense, you
what
know.
I'm saying is that, but look how the young with them staying and be, because of all this stuff and
That
across
is,
islands. You
that is a
understand?
different story from we talking about an informant or someone who is telling on
No,
people and sending people to prison. That is a whole different
that is
story.
true. But what I'm trying to say, but earlier I talked about the man and the yes, like say, at least about the second chance. So we all deserve a second chance. What I'm trying to say, he had got so many different chances from in Jamaica,
Let me ask you a
and when you
question
come to America, you want to change your life.
before me answer anything else. Let me ask you a question. I don't know squash, never heard of squash. Me a big man, a long time I left Jamaica and I travel from Jamaica to here. Me hear about him in the music scene, never know him. Most of them have a thing where them say six like how every little body else, and some people I say seven and all these things and blam them and the whole of them with them. When me hear upon the internet and all them things. You individually know of squash to be that kind of person where you can say him not deserve a second chance as a youth, a young man.
Everyone deserves a second chance. But what I'm trying to
Okay.
say is that if you look at the history of this young man from Jamaica and the trend and all of the stuff with them back and forth with what the producer guy name, I forgot his name. You see what I'm saying?
I mean know who you are talking. The
It's a
next one with
lot
the
of
jail the other day.
bloodshed. So it's just hey, maybe there's theme time of film. So well, we don't know what going, but I'm just saying it's just when you set these type of records across the islands, and then you came to America with it. Uncle Sam now gonna allow you to turn out the youth and the turn out you from Jamaica like that, because trust me, they have your file.
But you know say no. Over the years, media America, it's very few American youth you really see run around anything with them are doing, with them 16, as some other island youth, and American youth now run around
But
with
that's
them,
what I'm
'cause
saying.
American youth
But
now
for
really run around with
example,
them people there,
I'm saying
We
in
do we
Fort
like that,
Lauderdale. But like I said, you don't even know what was going on in Fort Lauderdale. So that's why I'm saying just like you just need to chill
I
because
mean, I speak about football. I'm just saying in general.
these youths they were
I mean, we understand, say, them troubled and them confused and them create a whole lot of trouble and a
you
whole
get a
lot
lot
of
of
misery.
chances when
That
it's
is a
like
whole
that.
different conversation from
You
where we
stay
was at
straight.
before. So when we get to this conversation now, of course, him fi pay him penalty for the crime them and the havocs them we him create and the misery them we him
But
create. Whether if him they are Jamaica when them send him to Jamaica, if him have charges and crime at Jamaica, I'm supposed to come face the tune the same way. No mercy upon that. But
you
that
see what
was
I'm
not what we
saying?
was talking about. You understand me?
Yeah, but I'm just saying because I understand I jumped in a little bit late, but you were talking about second chances before, and I was listening, so I am just trying to catch up to the whole conversation. That this man already got so many chances. Look at his track record from back in Jamaica, the havoc they create in Montego Bay, and across the island, also across other islands, Terratola, all these other islands. You know what I'm trying to say? Trinidad, all these places. You know, enough is enough.
Yeah, because you see, let me tell you something, especially Trinidad and Guyana. Those guys are guys who just like to them love the Jamaican thing. Them don't love the people, but them love the culture and them love to pick up everything with Jamaican do. Just like how them love to do things and when them do things, them dress up and act like them a Jamaican and put the blame on Jamaican and say and make it look like a Jamaican do it. That's Trinidadian and Guyanese style. So them a copycat. So them all copy anything with Jamaica do where them feel to say look fancy towards them. You understand me? Worse if it's not bad influence.
I'll just chuckle on that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if squash says six
Yeah.
and the rest of the world are youths, them when a female age group and men them want to say six. And them want to say six, remember Tukey Williams? You remember Tukey Williams when them formed the Bloods and the Crips, right? It wasn't
Yeah.
to be a gang or nothing like that, It's just some youth over on this side of the highway protect themselves from the other side. Tukey over there, so
Yeah. Yeah.
our
You talking
freeway
about in
recross them over
California,
there.
right?
And you see what that lead to. It
Yeah.
lead to a whole thing where Tuku end up losing life in a prison when he becomes a author and an influence for the good for the children. Them still
True.
decide so we now make this man come back a road, we have to kill him. And him died he died in prison, right?
Yeah, because the gang became
The gang became
territorial.
he could
You know,
not control it. It become that
yeah,
thing where it was just a little thing in a little part of California across
yeah.
the freeway, and it spread to all of California till it spread to America till it there England, Europe, and the rest of the world.
Because when it starts to control territories, that brings in the federal government. It's a different
Yeah,
game. You know.
and that is why even with cartel and them, we can see why the government people say
That's what
he
I'm.
was set up. I
There
don't
you,
believe that, but I believe the influence where you have on the youth. If it's an
there you
influence
go.
for bad, you're in serious trouble.
Yeah, the influence sometimes is even worse than even you pulling the trigger.
Oh, yeah, because you have a lot of youth doing a lot of corrupt things. So we understand that. So I happy for the youth them who grew up, come out of the poverty, make good with them life and doing progressive things. You see the one them when I do the progressive thing and I lead them peers the right way. Them for pay them penalty whichever way it go.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's not like I'm here taking up for one individual or taking up. I'm just saying one thing. If we not have no proof to say he's a rat, you can't just jump up and say people are rat because you want to
Well,
say
that's
he's
just
a rat because you
speculations
don't
right
like him.
now. But I'm just saying, that's just
Yeah,
speculations right now. We're all speculating on that. But we're talking about the
exactly.
reality of the young men. You know what I'm trying to
The
say?
reality of the young man,
Yeah.
he have a
You
bad
know.
character and he was not leading a good life and influence the youths in the right way. Him to deal with that. So if
You
him
see,
have some charges at Jamaica, come face your charges after you finish with the America and make the justice system deal with you.
that's
And
just the way it's supposed to go.
yeah, and if you have some beef with the public down there, you can't go to the street, you find one place where you can lock up in your house and hide. Bad for you.
And I want to jump to the Flipper Mafia thing. It's hard for you to get asylum in America. They're not gonna just jump on gates because you say you can't go back to Jamaica. Because I know the
No,
system as well, but I'm not gonna
no
even
man.
go too deep into that. You
Flipper
understand?
asylum was before he even got into that trouble.
Remember, they caught Flipper coming back into the country to re-entering it illegally, and that's how they caught him.
Because Flipper should never been in Jamaica when Flipper got to Jamaica the first time, Flipper had already looked about him asylum. And he should never been into Jamaica because him have all of this
Then
money
why
and him
would he
want
try
to
to
go
come?
floss.
Then why would he try to come back illegal? Then if he
You,
went
you
down
feel,
legal, why would he try to come back the illegal way?
then if you go to Jamaica now, if you wait for your papers and you have a whole heap of money and you want to buy some car and go buy some big house and floss, he never go to Jamaica. Him fly down illegal and him a try come back illegal when him see say things now work
He's
out
not
down
fly
there.
down illegal and fly down legal. What are you saying?
Fly down legal with what?
How did he go to Jamaica? He flew to
You
Jamaica.
don't need no documents to go to Jamaica, boss man. If you leave America or any country, you don't need no documents. All you need is a passport. You don't need no
Then
legal documents. You need the legal documents when you're
but isn't that what you
re-entering.
isn't that legal?
Who?
Isn't your passport legal?
Your passport, your Jamaican passport is legal. It's a legal government
Either
document.
or. All your passports
Yes.
are legal. So he
Yes.
flew legally.
Yeah, you buy a ticket and you fly down on a plane,
So
but that
that's
don't mean to say
legal.
you cannot go back on that plane because you
So
don't
that's
have the
flying
travel
down
documents to go
legally.
back. Huh?
So that's flying down legally.
Yeah, well, all right. But how you going to go back?
That's
With no travel
all right.
documents. You have to go back illegally same way, right?
You're missing the point.
So you all up. You fly out because you want to go to Jamaica. You fly out through Kennedy or LaGuardia Airport or Philadelphia Airport, right? You reach
Yeah.
a Jamaica, no problem. Nobody's checking your credential when you're flying out.
Of
When
course they check your credentials.
how you
They
come
have to
back?
document you that you land in the country.
How
You
you
think people just go,
how you
you think
get
I just make a
yeah.
walk to the airport to document you?
Watch out. When you leave in America, you don't need to show no visa or no documents you're leaving more
Yeah,
than them
so
give you a
when
landing
you
or
land
you
in
leave.
Jamaica, you're gonna show your
But when
landing
you reach a
paper,
Jamaica
the
now,
piece of
them are gonna
white
take
piece on your passport, right? They will go stamp it, right? These things are documented.
but the question where you still not get it, you don't have a visa in your passport, or you don't have a green card, or you
We
don't
don't
have
know
the
what
asylum paper. How
he
you
had
go
a
back
green
to
card when he
Jamaica?
was here legally. When he was living here, he was living here legally at one point.
When he was living where?
In I think between Philadelphia and you always go back to New York, but I'm just saying. But he was here legally
Philadelphia.
at one point.
From Flipper go America, man. Him live at Camden, New Jersey for a little bit, and him left and
Yeah,
him come to Philadelphia.
well, that's a
Yeah.
crazy area.
My club Flipper keep him first dancing in Philadelphia, my youth.
Cool,
A club
cool,
named
cool.
Club Temptation at 48 on Filbert Street.
No, because I got good youth. I'm like in personality about where I'm just saying, like, we're talking about the situation with him. So I'm just saying, like, Flipper
Not
went
one of
down
the man
legally.
them, not one man. Flipper never really have no boss. He never have nobody to tell it to. Him and him, girl,
No, we're not talking about that to them. No, but I'm just saying, like, when he went down legally, he tried to come back illegal. And that's
So
how they caught him.
exactly. So why would
Yeah.
Flipper?
But then
Why would
why would
Flipper?
you go
You
down
still
legal
not
after
get
that and come back
you still
illegal?
not get the drift, You cannot do illegal things when you don't have legal documents. So him fly down because he want to go floss and he never have nothing to fly up back because him have link for him things. Say, yeah, me can go back there so me can jump across the border and me can do so boom and go there so and reach there so. And that's what it was.
So he just went on an illusion then.
Then, but if you don't have no documents, you think say Flipper did have his documents. Would you think say Flipper have him in landing in legal documents, knowing Flipper Mafia?
Yeah.
Bossy from him born. You think Flipper gonna take any risk try to go back to America illegal, have him documents so he can walk out of the airport, buy him ticket and fly back to America? Come on, man,
So
don't do
are
that.
you saying all of this thing was ego driven then?
Him just tired everything mash up at Jamaica and come down and dash away all of the money and flash out the money and area and the car them crash and sit down the
But
dog
that's
walk
ego
to America.
driven. That's
But make some
driven
more
by
money.
ego.
Yeah, well, it's an ego-driven thing. Then that's all it is. Then you have to have a lot of ego to earn your money the way how you earn your money, whichever way, I have thousands of dollars to walk and throw away in a Gucci bag of dance, I know say tomorrow a lot more of that coming from same place where that come, a lot more there where that come from, So it's all an ego thing. Enough man got Jamaica, the America make a money, Me send for youth from Jamaica and him go America and him there in New York and he make $15,000. And the dog fly down back to Jamaica because him baby mother down there when him go down there, him stress out there. Now him still there Jamaica. And him fly down to Jamaica about 8 years now. Because what? Him ego. Him have a little 15 grand or 15,000 US when he calculate it. In him head a whole heap of money that me have. So him gone to Jamaica. When him go down there now, him end up losing baby mother. And him not no money. And him still down there struggle.
For the
So
young
people
youth
do that.
For
For
the
what?
young youth who are listening to the program, don't do this thing by ego. Do it by correct thoughts and work. Cause it don't work that way. You don't want to talk about all them something here. I mean, I don't want to reason. Sometimes you have to just, sit back and understand life.
Yeah, that is it. You have to just understand life and not miss it. When you start have certain amount of money to sometime the ego get into the thing. So whereas you have a whole heap of things where you say you have your things them down a yard and you want go down there go spend 1 month or 3 months and whatever. So it is what it is, God bless them. God bless them all and who the devil for curse.
What I'm trying to say, and I'm going back to the ego. The entire thing messed up his music career and everything. Even his re-entry back to America, and he went to prison. And yes, he's back in the country. But I've started to try back with the music thing, and I hope he really make it back because he have a good sense of humor. You know what I'm trying to say?
Flipper don't want the music, man. Flipper.
You have a very good sense of humor.
Cause set for life, man. Cause no want no music. The music, everything. The music want him.
So him does some real estate as well.
Let me not tell you, say him good. Him solid, man. Him sit on solid ground, Him floss as the flossing king, but him never floss off the whole time thing.
But I think he learned his lesson from that ego. That's what I'm trying to really let these young youths to understand. Try not to end up in the penitentiary to understand ego. Try not to let the penitentiary teach you what ego really is.
That's a fact. But and then we're there now. The people them still the people. I'm here alone there. I showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, the producer there. Producer, me ask your permission. Me want ask BUJU a question. Me can do it over here.
BUJU Bantan.
Yes.
Yeah, man, ask man.
BUJU. Me not like the energy when me see you give down at Jamaica. Me want ask you this question. The energy what you're giving to the Jamaican people, them knowing to say from the history of Jamaica. not just Jamaica, third world country. Everybody where work a wharf or work down a airport, them bust 2 box and them bust 2 barrel and then take 2 mackerel and 2 bully beef and 2 soap and whatever. We know that. That are nothing new and it's nothing new to you too. Because you have friends who work at them place from even before you become who you is. So you know all the things then. Alright then. In a time like disaster, like no, Mr. Gargamel, me artist. What make you think to bring down that disgrace the part Jamaica? You know me why you feel the BUJU? You see when the little informer brother did come approach you on the plane and trick you or you use your greed, that was the energy you should have given. You should have made the plane stop after our red light in a middle between France and America, which part you need to go on the plane. Because if me I go on a plane, Mr. Host for the show, and me don't know you from now, me a Rasta man. And we sing the whole of Rasta song, them boom bye bye and the whole of them thing there. How many know you from now where you go come approach me as a Rasta man? We are deal with God and Selassie about any farmer drug deal. I mean, capitulate to that or bow down to that. I fire me a bonfire right there, so Jah Rastafari. So you see that energy there, you're weak. You act like say Jamaican people, it's send you go to prison and send you go mix up in a drugs and mix up the whole of your friend them a Florida, brother. You have to let it go. I apologize to the people them because you know a long time people are thief 1 and 2 sitting out that thing. Excitement you bring down for the people them and I fight against the people them with your foolishness. But sit down, BUJU. And that me I tell you. Yeah. Me not like it. Because me never see you do that to the informer will lock you up and send you to prison. And other Jamaican people do it with you. When you come back home, we follow you back on a long road home and wait for you and support your things same way. You did wrong because you should have turned down the drug deal and you're guilty. Because you get caught in that warehouse, snorting and testing drugs. So me I wonder if the drugs you are doing it are getting in your head now. Make we see how they are dance and sit down on it and do all some weird thing with Rasta man. Because sit down, man. That me I say, no, me gone left for you know my boss.
Alright, best of yourself, you know.
Every
You
time.
see me? Yeah, no one night time. Then BUJU, you hear that, BUJU? You come apologize one night time because you know say nothing never missing out of your barrel. Matter of fact, BUJU Bantan, the plane we are sending and every year plane either. You see man, every year plane. So yeah, go on say one night time them BUJU. Bumbo fleet BUJU. John no one night time them. Chacha got people. Yo, people, yo, can be calling link again, yeah, man, cause when you call in the people, I'm only live, you know.
Yo, Dreadflex, go easy, Dreadflex. Oh, yeah, deal with BUJU Bantan, sir, brother. Oh, yeah, deal with BUJU, sir. BUJU, your artist, brother. Me not say you right, me not say you wrong. I mean, BUJU, yeah, know about. Yo, you know, say the airport film thing did come down under the wharf still in about. That difference still. Take that out of car. People are make you look like, say, a wharf and them always refer to barrels and barrels going a barrel. BUJU thing never come through no wharf, brother. A airplane, cargo plane, land touchdown, Norman Manley International Airport or whatever. And a cargo go from this to this, so from the plane to the store area where them send and whatever. Well, that Daryl Vaz did say. So at the end of the day, Anna likes say a wharf and everybody I refer back to the wharf and I remember say at the airport. Now I have been traveling for years, countless years, and I've never missing anything out of my suitcase them. Me can't speak for another person. Me travel like water. Me travel quite frequently. And yet still, not never miss out of my suitcase. Whether I go America, Canada, England, you know, I've never had nothing missing out of my suitcase. So me can't really concur with people that say, oh, they miss no things at airport. I have never missed. I'm not put no lock on the bag. I'm in none of them thing there. My bag them not have no lock. No lock. You understand? Me know some people do the lock and key thing, but I don't do it. And I've never missed anything. I'm just saying. Now I say, other people I tell lie. Me just say, me never been through that, so me can't speak on that. But at the same time, we don't know the stigma upon the wharf situation. And yes, a lot of us know people who have been at the wharf, who have been through that way. Them lose them things as well as people who know some people did work there and man work at the airport and man say things. Me know enough man who used to work at the airport them in New York and say them used to thief things. Just like how me know man who used to work for UPS and FedEx and say them thief things. And me say man work at Amazon and them thing they a whole heap of thief things. So we know people do them thing. There a lot of people them finger fearing. A lot of people say, well, the things insure and this and that and the third, and you know, that's a thing. You see me? And I like say me a judge, juror and executioner. So when me hear them thing, they not like me go hunt down people and me go trouble this and me go trouble that. Me just know say a whole heap of criminals in the world and I'm not a lawman per se. Nonetheless, when you see and hear all of that, people, share your views and perspective. Definitely make me know one or people on them topics here. Me know the comment area go hard. And look out for a lot more content daily. You understand? 2, 3, 4 videos a day. Look out for that. So make sure you stay up on the content because videos gonna be dropping a lot. Especially going into the holiday season. I'm gonna be putting in a lot of work. So people, content on top of content. 2, 3 videos, 4 videos a day. We are show it out. Big up on yourself. Love and respect. The vulture. I go vulture that whole heap.